Good morning, guys. I am Jagdish, final year student of Computer Science and Engineering. Today, we are going to learn about gravitation. In this session, we are going to majorly discussing about three things. The first one is what is gravitation? The second one is importance of gravitation, and the third one is universal law of gravitation. Let's discuss about what is gravitation. Before discussing the formal definition of gravitation, let me ask some question. When you kick a ball, why the ball is not constantly going upward in the sky? Why after some time the ball will fall back to the earth's surface? Why this is happening? Which mysterious force is attracting that ball and and forcing that ball to return back to the earth's surface? Why this is happening? I can give you one more question like if you have sorry if you have a pen or scale thing such thing, when you drop that thing, why this thing is only falling downward in the earth's surface? Why this is happening? Why this scale, or you can also take some pen, why after leaving them, why they're not floating around? Why this is happening? Which mysterious force is forcing them downward in earth's surface? This force is called gravitation or gravity. The gravitational concepts are not only applicable on earth, but they are applicable on every single object present in this universe. We will discuss about it deeply in the universal law of gravitation. Okay, let's moving on to the next topic, which is importance of gravitation. The earth is all spinning and revolving all around the sun in a circular path. X and all other planets are also revolving and spinning all around the sun. This is just because of Earth's sun's gravity. The sun's gravity is forcing all the planets to revolve all around the sun. It is the gravity who from which we stick onto the Earth's surface. If there was no gravity, we were just floating around in the space. Okay, now before going ahead and learning about universal law of gravity, I want to tell you a short story. This is the famous story of Newton's and apples. So one day, Sir Isaac Newton was sitting under an apple tree and thinking something. I don't know what he was thinking, but he was thinking something. And suddenly, the apple was fallen onto his head. That particular apple made him crazy. He just start thinking why this apple is just fell onto the my head. Why this apple is not fell on right or left or anywhere else? Why this just fell on my head? He started thinking, and he just got curious, and he started study about gravity, and he has done many experiment about the gravity, and he founded many formulas, many laws, many theories about gravitation and physics. We will discuss all of them in future, but now let's just discuss about universal law of gravitation. So let's assume that there are two bodies with mass m1 and mass m2. The first body is having mass m1 and the second body is having mass 2. And the distance between these two bodies is, let's say, small r. Then the universal law of gravitation states that the force applied by one body to the another body will be directly proportional to their masses and universally proportional to their distance square means if we are denoting mass of first body, this is with m1, and mass of second body with m2, and the distance with r, then we can write like this. F is direct. If we denote the force with F, then we can write F is directly proportional to m1 multiplied by m2, and force is also directly proportional to 1 upon r square. Here the proportional means as uh, as the mass increases, the force will also increase. And here inversely proportional means as the distance increases, the force will decrease. I think you got it. Okay. Now after combining all these two terms in a single term, we can write like this. F is directly proportional to m1 mass of first body multiplied by m2 mass of second body divided by r1 into r or r square. If we want to replace or remove that particular propagation symbol, then we have to use a constant. So after removing this propagation symbol, we can write this equation like F equals to G into m1 into m2 divided by r square. We can find the value of this G after doing many experiments. Scientists have done many experiments and founded the value of